Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? Tremaine Man Cop here. We are back with another awesome episode of Murdered Soul Suspect. So, pitter patter, let's get at her, shall we? Let us bring up the spoopy stream, the spoopy chat. Hey, Theo, what's up, buddy? And the super spoopy game. I love seeing those emotes, I gotta tell you. Alright, let's resume. As we said at the end of the last one, I was very, very upset that I didn't find the last collectible in the graveyard. And I was gonna go and find it. And it turns out it was right at the beginning in a spot that I had to teleport to. So I didn't have teleport right at the beginning. You're awesome, Theo. So we're going to collect it. We're going to hear our super spoopy story, and then we're going to head over to the Lux Aeterna. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, right at the beginning of the game, in fact.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at what...
Hang on.
What? Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush. But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it.
Kleptomaniac, Theo. Kleptomaniac.
My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum. One of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there on top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope. Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath and be done with it. I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one, as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now, I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
But like I said, it was in a place that was near the beginning where I didn't have teleport powers, but you needed teleport powers to get to. Yeah, that's super creepy.
Come on, man. It can't be that hard. Then you get over.
Okay, now we just need to find our way out of the graveyard. We'll head towards the Aeterna. You had a question, Theo. $10.80. Two of my monitors are 1080p. One of them is 1600 by 1200. I wonder. Now that we have teleport powers. Ronan's teens. I don't know anyone who had an easy teenage years, so of course Ronan's would be even more troublesome. He looks different when he talks about that period. His eyes goes down like they can't meet my face. I think he feels a lot of shame about what a hard time he had at school and with other kids in those years. But hearing about all that hardship just endears him to me more. Oh, this. At least I think I remember it. Nope, turns out that wasn't what I thought it was. Oh, apparently I just circled around. Circle around. Cop getting lost in the spoopy, super spoopy game. Something we've found before. It's not something we can get through. I mean, I swear, any kind of map would be good for this game. That board looks familiar. I wonder. Is there a cat around here? That board looks like the one that we used the cat to climb up in the church. But before we possess that, 7 more to uncover the story. Wait, how do I do this again? Yeah. Thanks, cat. Maybe we have to possess the cat to get out of here? Thanks, cat. News article number 3. While the Salem police still resist officially connecting the recent killings, they have completely failed to address the strange manner of each murder, where the primary cause of violent death in New England, as well as the rest of the United States, is gunshot wounds. None of the recent killings have involved gunfire. Are deaths from burns or asphyxiation somehow on the rise? Or is there a killer with a bizarre motive, exercising a twisted method of operation in all of them? I think it's a serial killer with a bizarre method. Because I just saw in the graveyard, we saw him use a dunking stool to kill a girl. Looks like we found a Lux Aeterna psychiatric hospital.
Mental hospitals. One place torture is considered for your own good. If their experiments ever succeed in restoring a person's sanity, they better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory. Ready? Relax, we're out of the graveyard.
And into crazy town? A big improvement. People who see things nobody else can see end up living here.
Not that crazy, come on.
Okay, I'll help you get inside, but...
But what? Look, if we're gonna ask this girl Iris about this contract, the asking needs to be done by a living person, right?
Just remember who opens the door for you, tough guy.
Yeah.
Best friends!
All right, kid. You're up. Now just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend.
Visiting hours are over.
Right. But she was with the cops.
Then go talk to the cops.
See, I did, and they said that she was a danger to herself, and...
I can't help you.
All right. Just need to stall her, okay? We have to figure out what her weaknesses are. Maybe these things on her desk will help us.
Get well gift. But for who? Visitation severely limited. Station schedule here seems strict. Definitely favors family and doctors.
He's most likely a man of imposing size and stature. Someone who's accustomed to violence. Heinous acts in his past define him to the point where he no longer knows who he truly is.
Mayhaps. Young boy on crutches. Young boy on crutches. The receptionist must be close to him. Photo of boy?
Kiddo, I hate being here and wondering if you're okay. You're all I have left. Just like this girl's friend is all she has left.
Sorry. I know how hard it can be when someone depends on you. What's your friend's name?
Iris Campbell.
Yes. It looks like your friend Iris is here. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks. I feel better.
Hold tight, kid. I got this. Just need to get my eyes on her computer screen.
Where is Iris being held? High security ward, room 216. Electroshock's there.
She's in room
Electroshock.
216. We gotta find it quick, Joy. She's scheduled for electroshock.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. However, you know what is good? Searching for collectibles. Tabloid article number 1. Bizarre death at Aeterna Mental Hospital in Salem may be connected to a string of murders throughout the town. A source confirms that a female mental patient was found dead, strangled with a cloth bathrobe belt. Might be the first of the recent murders to be committed in such a secure area. Means no one is safe anywhere, and a terrified woman who had spoken directly to the witness. I heard there were all kinds of drawings on the wall of her cell, and that bell symbol might have been there. I'm sure it was him. Yeah. Demons? Are you here, demons? Oh, a new spoopy story to collect. 9 more. Man in the box. I'm the man in the box. Dr. Wright's patient files.
All right, kid. Coast is clear.
Tabloid article number 3. No one has been able to solve the mystery of the bell killer in Salem, not even the mystery of the symbol itself, as there seems to be no bell at the scene of each crime. Could it be the killer is leaving an autograph of sorts? A statement of identity? If it has to do with his origins, the logical conclusion would be that the killer originally hails from Philadelphia, another city rich in history, and home of the most famous bell in America. But are police willing to consider this bold approach? If it means solving the case, saving dozens of lives. And I don't think Philly is the only bell in the world. Well, the men's word is cut off by demon goo. Great with you, Joy. I just gotta go and collect stuff. Here's article number 6. Following a strident editorial on these very pages that questioned the ability of the Salem Police Department to competently investigate the Bell Killer case, lead investigator Lieutenant Javier Rex Reyes announced that 6 additional officers are being assigned exclusively to the case. While unavailable for direct comment, Reyes was quoted in recent SPD press releases saying, "In a department of this size, this represents an enormously significant shift of resources, which should reassure citizens of the gravity of this case and our resolve to bring it to a conclusion." Oh, okay.
Camera, up ahead.
Spanish Flu Memorial Plaque. Dedicated to the victims of the great Spanish influenza epidemic unleashed within this ward in 1918. May their souls find the peace they were denied in life. Okay, Joy, I'll go take care of the camera.
Iris is due for shock therapy in 15 minutes.
Like, fry your brain shock therapy? Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
Ronan was so good to come along. I know it's been hard for him, dealing with my mood swings. I think there's something serious going on in my head. I know he suffers the consequences along with me. But to be so supportive, to be my rock, that takes a real man. I will get through this. I will make all this all worth the struggle. She had mental issues of her very own. Okay, insane ghost. That's not cool.
Camera, get on it.
What's that on the door?
Mice can slip under doors, little cracks. It's all just concentration, discipline. I have time to practice.
Okay. She thinks she's going to slip under the door like a mouse. Torture bed? That's not cool.
See that camera? I'm not as invisible as you held me out.
Tabloid article number 2. In a shocking new discovery, our staff has found compelling evidence that recent brutal murders in Salem repeat another unsolved killing spree from 1972-73. Like the current spree, the killings were all unconventional, bizarre, and unsolved. They all bore the mark of a bell, not as prominently as the recent murders, but definitely a similar signature. Style mark. While Salem police are unwilling to comment on any relationship to their cold case file, the evidence is overwhelming that serial killers return to Salem to wreak a new reign of terror, or a copycat killer has done his research. Okay. I need to distract this dude. And then...
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn?
My great work will begin soon.
TV during sporting events.
I don't see what that has to do.
Any kind of anger, but particularly male anger.
Is this TV going on the fritz again?
Why, thank you for the suggestion. It is indeed going on the fritz.
Less responsive. But you have to be careful.
But she gets all crazy.
Yeah. Look around you.
Go, girl, go. We'll be right with you. It seems I can get around that way, so we'll go around that way. Oh.
Why is it called antifreeze if it stops overheating?
Dream journals.
Bugs crawling up the wall. I can't get anyone to spray them. I'm not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
Okay, then. Look, it's a video game. I have to check. I'm sorry. I'm not being creepy.
Go away.
Okay.
You're up again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crap.
Nope. I hate that.
Or you can just go on. Totally alone in here.
Fine.
You know what these hands are?
Lost souls, I guess? Just seems like the opposite of moving on. Or at least the opposite of moving on you're trying to do.
All right, keep going. Get to Iris's room.
No, no. We stick together.
Joy, we don't have a choice. Now, I'll meet you there as soon as I figure out a way around this. Go!
Get around the ghost wall. Something there to read. Sealed. Oh. Can't get through that way. Oh no. Well, there aren't demons yet, but there could be soon. Sample flesh? Why is there sample flesh? Nice. Aw, man, demons? Before I go down and deal with the demons, because you know we got stuff. Let's go over here. Two more needed to uncover the story. That's just how we get back up. And it does look like this is the only way down. Okay, thanks, Mr. Kitty. Okay. New objective, get around the ghost wall. The demons got me, Theo. The demons got me. Does that mean I have to recollect things? I think it does. Those three demons are way too close together.
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's demons after me. I can't help. I'm sorry. Okay, that's one down. Yeah, those two are way too close together. Okay, then. Apparently, that's not a viable way to do things. Oh, come on! Okay, that's the ghost wall that we're trying to get around. Patches of demon goo get a wide berth now. And we're back to 3 demons. These two are way too close together. Just need to be tactical is all. Need to get this one guy as soon as he turns around. I'm really bad at this game. Not even gonna lie. I pressed the proper buttons. I pressed the proper buttons. Need to get this guy as soon as he turns around. One down. You get really close, then you're gonna leave and turn around. Ah! I'm getting these demons. I don't even care. That one was my fault. That time was my fault. You just have to do this exactly right. Because I've gotten that one on the right before by himself. If I can get this left one by himself, that means I can do all three. Second he turns around. Come on, turn around. Gotcha. He comes around the corner here. No, he doesn't. No, I had it. Kitty. I swear to you, I will get these demons. Okay. Same as last time, we do this one first. Ooh. Okay. Gotcha. second. That's a trap. Well, that was close. Demon warning. Yeah, thanks. I figured that one out myself. Need to wait for them to both turn around. Turn around. Okay. So, 2 down, 1 to go. What? What? B. I pressed the button. I swear to all that is holy in this game, I pressed the button. Okay, Ronan. There. I swear, the controls in this game are so janky sometimes. Turn around. Nope. I don't understand what it did wrong. I ain't even gonna observe the flesh samples this time. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I observed the flesh samples. Come on over here. Should be as simple as waiting for him to come down here and turn around. Plenty of hiding spots. Thank the good Lord. Now let's walk around a little bit. Staying clear of the demon goo. See if there's anything we missed while we were hiding from demons. Like this. This looks like I should be able to examine it, right? No?
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
Demon warning. Yeah, we figured that one out. Yeah, it looks like this is where we go. Oh, there were hidey holes up here, too. Ghost chairs getting in my way. I asked Rex what he thought about Ronan's proposal. He just gave me a big smile. He's always liked Ronan. I think he was just surprised that a guy would do something as conventional and respectable as proposed marriage. But he took it as a good sign. I think I should too. Knowledge is nothing if not passed to new generations. May this instructional theater, constructed in 1899, pass the wisdom of learned doctors to future generations. Okay, we found a way around the ghost wall. Yeah, sorry it took me so long, Joy. I get killed by demons way too many times.
Hey, Ronan. Did you forget about me?
No, I was getting destroyed by demons. I'm sorry.
found her. I better find Joy and get her here.
In a Salem Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Lawson confirmed that there had been no suspect arrested, and that there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and to carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Lawson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It's up to us. It's up to all of us to work together to keep our community safe. Okay, I'll be right with you, Joy. I have to explore first. Oh, man in the box. Here we go. Spoopy story incoming.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Aeterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He'd been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Oh.
Mice can slip under doors, little cracks. It's all just concentration, discipline. I have time to practice.
You the same lady that was in the earlier part of the hospital? not, that's pretty lazy.
I think we're kind of obvious.
Nah, nobody knows. I mean, we're just talking.
Look, I'm not being creepy. I'm sorry, I have to look. It's a video game.
Enough of this. Preachy doctor, pills, knives. Going to my cabin. Right now.
And that's the mice lady. Okay.
Be safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone
Damn.
touch you.
I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't go. I have to touch you.
All right, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
You're safe. I'm gonna not let anyone harm you. You're gonna be just fine. Everything is gonna be just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Iris,
Everything will be fine.
don't worry. I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister!
Just fine.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Stay back!
Holy shit, she can see me. What the?
No one's gonna hurt you. I'm gonna keep you safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine.
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
We'll be okay.
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book.
You're gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be safe. You're gonna
They definitely look familiar.
touch you.
This one means protection.
Keep you safe. I'm gonna not let anyone.
I knew this was a
Wait. Contract. She still knows. She still knows.
Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all.
Okay, before we... possess her, is there anything else we can do here? Okay.
What the hell? She booted me out somehow. Alright. Let's see if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
Troubled. Iris must express her inner demons with these drawings. Burned at the stake? Bell. Bell killer. This relates to a bell killer murder. We burned someone at the stake. Art therapy. Why would the asylum let her have crayons? Is it part of her therapy somehow? Flipped. Flip bed. Iris seems to be very agitated right now. Yeah, no... no crap there, Ronan. Is Iris trying to communicate with this drawing? Is she being chased? And tormented. Iris was captured by her assailant.
What are these things for? Like art therapy or something?
No. Blue eyes. Cold as death.
Who had blue eyes? And death? What does that mean?
Blue eyes. Wolf eyes. Blue stare.
Iris was deeply disturbed by someone with blue eyes. Has to be one more clue. What am I missing?
Why won't this door open?
Thanks, Joy. Lots of help. Two girls linked. Bound twins. Iris had a twin sister.
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone.
Burned her at the stake. He burned Iris' twin sister at the stake. This guy really, he is. He's recreating the Salem witch trials.
I'm so sorry.
Rose saved Iris' life, but paid it with her own. Bell killers going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Iris, are you okay?
Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back!
Who are you? I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No, you're not taking her!
You want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Both Iris and her sister were captured by the Bell Killer. Iris escaped, but her sister was burned to death. Okay, I have to distract him somehow. Go, 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 kids. Go, go, go. Oh, you're gonna make me do this bit first? Yeah, you just stay there. Yeah, let's enter town.
Over here. In those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
Alright. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demons?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before?
Where have I seen the stake before? Salem history buff, gala invitation. Gala invitation, yeah!
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. Now what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
Investigate possible Bell Killer survivor at the asylum. Completed. Investigate the gala for links to the Bell Killer. How could the Bell Killer or his murders be linked to the gala? Rose's murder might be related to the exhibit at the museum. Looks like we're headed to a party. Gas station with train tracks on it. Well, this is the police station. Let's enter the History Museum.
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
I'm so sorry. Tomorrow tickets will go on sale to the general public.
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless. I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Gather round and bear witness to the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children, whom you claim were taken by forces of the devil.
Freak show better give me some answers.
I did not do it. My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser.
Confess to bearing the spawn of the devil?
I did only mean it as a term of anger, that my own daughter would thus...
Oh dear. I was so nervous. My rogue ex-con boyfriend meets my cop brother. It's a situation that's bound to have sparks, right? It's like they were birds of a feather. I've never seen 2 men understand each other so naturally. I think this is going to work out just fine. Owned by Judge Hawthorne, one of the most influential judges during the witch trials, this historic mansion also served as a courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blanketed Salem in 1692. The Salem's historic sites, a mansion owned by the judge, where accused witches were tried as part of the Salem witch trials in 1692. That's quite obviously the trapdoor. Door swings down and the victim hangs to death.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin.
That's the little girl from the beginning. That is the little ghost girl from the beginning of the bloody game. Did they say she was Abigail Williams and I just missed it? Or is that like a huge reveal?
High, then confess to crimes for which I am innocent.
Court records. Replica of court records from the actual Salem witch trials. That ghost girl from the alleyway is Abigail Williams, and the gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago.
There were children.
God, women had a raw deal.
Would a Puritan really say that?
You don't think it's her, like, taking revenge and stuff hundreds of years later, right? Because, like, they did say that there was similar murders in the 70s. It's like 40 years earlier. It'd be really hard for it to be the same killer.
Pretty sure it was police lights.
I mean, it couldn't actually be Abigail, right? I couldn't.
Did you see all those police lights?
I don't know. We came straight from a dinner in Boston. Maybe Jim knows.
So, I'm sitting
Jim,
watching
did you
the
hear
bats
anything
game.
Game.
I know it's not as bad as some
Must have been a pretty effective way to publicly shame people.
things in here, but wouldn't it be awful?
Being locked up in one of these things all day?
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
Right.
But someone still got killed by this.
Crack. Wonder if it cracked when it was dropped.
Yep.
Nope, not the crack.
So, what's the point of this?
We're trying to get people to talk.
The stain?
Confess, witch. Confess. Or covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
Demonic contract? That's what the Bell Killer's asking about. Back in Puritan times, they tortured people to coerce confessions that their actions were guided by a demonic contract. Can I not examine? I can. Yeah, it wasn't Rose. Rose was the fire. This was Sophia, water, and drown. Something like this was used to kill Sophia. Rose, torture, burned to death. Rose was burned to death at a stake just like this. It's all about the Salem witch trials.
So it wasn't
It
just
can't be a
witchcraft
coincidence it's Abigail, but how?
So the Bell Killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Better see what else is in here.
There are more artifacts upstairs in the restoration room that might relate to the Bell Killer case. I think I'll just teleport across. I don't trust those tracks. Huh. 14 more! Oh dear. Has to be something I'm missing. First witch execution plot. First person hanged at the gallows hill was Bridget Bishop, who claimed that I am as innocent as a child unborn when presented with the charge of witchcraft. Oh, let's, go this way. Oh, come on! This is just finicky controls is what this is. Got it. The Salem witch trials ended in 1693. However, witch trials continued with legal sanction in Europe as late as 1750. $13 more needed, huh? Good lord, it's gonna make me do that whole thing all over again.
Salem was famous for something else.
Okay. Now that we've gotten past the ghost train of death, I mean, there's a lot of demon goo here for there being no demons. Of more. $11 more. I see you over there, shiny thing. And more. You know what I haven't found very many of, and I'm kind of thinking I'm probably missing? It's those ghost girl writings on the wall. You know, like, I think I found like 4 of them. I know.
Joy? I told you to look after Iris.
You're not the boss of me.
found a bunch of stuff downstairs. The Bell Killer is offing his victims as if they're witches. I'm heading upstairs to see what else I can find. I should have told you to follow me, then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
Operations that way. What's this way?
Just keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Yeah, and I disabled security systems and alarms for you on the last one, so...
Yeah, this looks like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
Do any of these artifacts relate to the Bell Killer case? Let's find out.
Yeah? Whatever.
Judge. Painting of a witch trial judge. Stuck in place. Ship's anchor. A large ship anchor. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but... I did read something on the walls about a nautical exhibit, so... An antique scroll. Summons. Judgment. Judge's gavel. I wonder how old that is. Salem's psychic history. Local child medium Sophia Baker finds missing man. Psychic leads police to gruesome discovery. Rose Campbell, Salem High student, claimed psychic powers. Another murder closed with psychic help. SPD responds. Medium solves 20-year-old mystery. Op-ed. Do psychics really exist? Sophia was a medium as well. I mean, several of the girls Bell Killer targeted were mediums. Maybe all the girls Bell Killer targeted were mediums of some type. Any direction. Ship's wheel, that's a red herring. Don't worry, I see you out there. Rock for the creepy story. It's obviously the crystal necklace. Crystal believed to be able to tell the future.
My apologies. It will always belong to you.
For shame, Bridget. This shrine of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Persecution. One of the existing witch trial-related paintings previously used in the first floor exhibit. Puritans considered anyone exhibiting medium-like abilities to be witches. Abigail is a Puritan. There are more artifacts upstairs. Yeah. Saw those. I'm going to really quickly grab this because I need to. 7 more. Wine. Large barrel used for making wine. Yeah, don't think that's relevant somehow. Cannon? Can I inspect you, cannon? I can. Civil War. A Civil War era cannon. Far too late for what we're looking for. Navigation. Antique-looking brass ship's binnacle. Distress calls. An antique-looking ship's telegraph on a stand. I really don't like the idea that I'm missing clues. Looks like some of them might be out here, too. It doesn't say I've left the investigation, so... Now I've left the investigation.
Keep looking. There's gotta be more here.
I tend to agree, my friend. Oh, there we go.
Hey, kid. I need you to lift up this painting.
Called the Hanged Witch. It's creepy. Oh.
It's the killer's symbol.
Symbol on a painting. Ghostly version of the bell killer symbol is on a painting called the Hanged Witch. Baxter hurried to hide the painting when someone approached him up here. Why hide it, and what was he doing here in the first place? Got anything more for me there, Joy? I really hate being at 13 and 14. That bothers me. I cannot begin to explain how much that bothers me. Because I feel like I'm missing something obvious, but sometimes in this game, it's more than a one-part answer, and you have to solve the first part to get the second. It gives you another clue that finishes off. Let's see. Artifacts relate to the Bell Killer case. Well, symbol on a painting. Puritan mediums were witches. Bell Killer targets are mediums.
So the Bell Killer is targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches? That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums? Baxter.
What suspicious behavior has Baxter exhibited during this case? Baxter was looking for the girl. Baxter hid the book. And he was in the museum.
And why the hell is Baxter involved in this? He dropped the case when he was demoted.
All right, found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, the world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Ugh.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
We won't fail.
I don't need a cheerleader.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah. Look, we need to act on the information we found. You head off to the church.
The church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
Baxter's suspicious behavior surrounding this case points to him being a Bell Killer suspect. I need to find him. Yeah, I don't think it's Baxter. As well. You know what I need to do besides finding Baxter? I need to find more of those,
This place, it puts me in touch with odd sensations, centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Joy's mother feels spirits from Salem's history art linked to the items kept in the museum. I need to find 7 more of these. Before I exit the museum. Dedicated to that nameless citizen whose generosity made the care of our town's heritage possible, we delicately restore the past to make a better future. The Malleus Maleficarum, or Hammer of the Witches, published in 1487, argued for the existence of witches, the nature and genesis of their powers, and how best to prosecute them. 5 more. The Lord's Prayer Test. It was believed that the devil would never let one of his minions say all the words to the Christian Lord's Prayer. The accused were asked to recite it in full, and some of them, though merely forgetting some of the words, would find themselves in deep legal trouble. Okay, that's a restoration room. That is the office. Checked out already. It's like the cafeteria place. Awful small for a museum. William Pine's Book of Color Engravings, The Costume of Great Britain, shows a rotating pillory that held 4 people at once, as they walked around and past, like mules at a grinding mill. Let's check. One, 3, 13, 14, 15. Nope. I mean, that's just not fair. Nope. Gotcha. I am taking literally 0 chances with these things now. I'm not going through that again. Okay, we got 2 of them. Only need to get 1 more. I don't like this. I don't like this one little bit. I am awfully open and exposed up here. Just need to approach him from behind. Gotcha! There we go. Now. Let's have us a look around. Look around. Looking for the stone things that I need to get for the story. Which ones do I still need? 1, 3, 13, 14, 15. What, is the train done terrorizing me? Can I walk across now?
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now? Something bad.
Someone told me about a murder.
No, like this just happened. Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know. Sounds serious, though.
Oh, no. Be more needed to uncover this story. Where the heck did all this demon goo come from? Two more needed to uncover the story. Rock 1 and Rock 13.
How does the wood get preserved that long?
It doesn't.
I remember a bright flash, and then nothing. I remember a bright flash, and then...
Stay polite. I wish people could read the sign.
Did I just not come here before? Or is this the one I just explored? I think this is the one I just explored. Yeah, this is the one I just explored. Blarg and Bandersnatch, I say. Well, I tell you what, I think we've done a long enough stream for tonight. I promise you this, before I leave this museum, I will find those last two if it takes me hours to do it. And I will not watch the scary, spoopy story until next time with y'all. When we head out of here and head towards Baxter's apartment, apparently. Alright, everybody. Take care. Y'all have a great night. Peace. Cop out.